In today's video, we're going to take a look at what power is and see how we can calculate it. Now, although they both mean pretty much the same thing, it's important to know that there are actually two different definitions for power, each with their own equation. One is that power is the rate at which energy is transferred, which can be shown by the equation. Power equals energy transferred divided by the time it took to transfer that energy. The other definition is that power is the rate at which work is done, and this can be written as power equals work done over time. Now, the term work done can be a bit confusing, but basically it's just a specific measure of the energy transferred and is used when a force is applied to move an object by a certain distance. For example, if you pushed a car down the road, then the energy that was needed would be referred to as the work done, as you moved it a certain distance. Whereas, if electrical energy was transferred from a plug socket to your phone, we'd refer to that as just energy transferred, since there's no force or movement involved. In both cases, though, power is measured in watts, energy transferred, and work done are measured in joules, and time is measured in seconds. To see how the equations work, let's compare two lamps to see which of the two is more powerful. The lamp on the left transfers 1,200 joules over 20 seconds, while the other one uses 1,500 joules over 30 seconds. In this case, we'd be using the energy transferred version of the power equation, as there's no actual work being done. For the left lamp, we'll do 1,200 joules divided by 20 seconds to give us 60 watts of power, and for the right lamp, we divide 1,500 joules by 30 seconds to get 50 watts. So, we can clearly tell that the left lamp is more powerful. If you look on your lamp at home, there may even be a label showing you its power. Let's now try a slightly harder example. If an 1100-watt microwave is on for 3 minutes, how much energy is transferred? First, we need to take our energy transferred equation and rearrange it to get energy transferred by itself. If we put the equation into a formula triangle, we can see that energy transferred equals power times time. We also need to convert our 3 minutes into 180 seconds by multiplying it by 60. And finally, we can substitute our values into the equation and do 1100 times 180 to get 198,000 joules. And whenever we have a big number like this, we can convert it to kilojoules by dividing it by 1,000, so we get 198 kilojoules as our answer. As a last example, imagine that to push a car down the street, you have to do 9 kilojoules of work over the course of 20 seconds. How much power are you using? Once we have the equation, we can see that all we have to do is divide the work done, which is 9 kilojoules or 9,000 joules, by the time taken, which is 20 seconds. So, the power would be 450 watts. And that's everything for today, so if you enjoyed it, then please do let us know down in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.